Buhari administration, I'll give him 6. He tried, he has tried. Just that our problem is overwhelming, and he needs to we need this 21st century. We need strategic thinking. He needs to get his ass together, and because the ball stuck on his table, and definitely if he's going to improve on this, he needs to change his thinking. I think with that, everything will be okay.
For me, the first 4 years was rather wasn't so exciting in the sense that there was no clear direction for the country to know what to expect, what the plan is, or what are what areas of the sector he wants to develop, or what stages are we at that developmental process. And that has not changed up till now. And I think that and we are not serious as a nation until we get to the point where people are held accountable and are seriously punished for not doing what they promised the people. For example, in the past 4 years, I haven't seen anybody being convicted for financial crimes. And so it tells me that it's like someone who is meant to give you, someone who knows you own this property and is giving you bits and pieces of that, a fraction of that, and you are happy with it. Until Nigerians know that we own this nation, we all own this nation. No president, no governor inherited Nigeria.
Buhari's administration from inception till now is 0. He is not fit to be a president of a complex country like Nigeria. And I don't expect him to perform better. Rather, it will be getting worse. Like he himself said yesterday, that he's worried about the poverty of Nigerians. Nigeria was not like this when he took over. So he's only there to bear that name, president, for himself and his family. He does not care about any other Nigerian. That's all.
In my own perspective, he was not forthcoming. It was not what we expected, you know. And now, you understand me, they call it the next level. It's like the next level of hardship. You know, it's a plus of hardship from the first, regime. So that's the way I look at it. It's not being realistic, you know, with things, because we are people who obey the law. Even we don't obey it 100%, but at least we have fear for the law. But in his administration, I don't see the law actually coming into place. Are you with me? So things are a little bit, what will I say, scattered. You know, you can't really gather things together.
I would say the past administration of Buhari, to me, I would just give maybe probably 40%, sincerely. You understand? Because if he has the opportunity to listen to what the masses are saying, then he knows that he will probably himself, you understand, rate his performance as his past administration. I mean, you understand? Now, I believe there's chances, you understand, for what has been done wrong and put it in the right form. You understand? So now that he's planning to be sworn in as a president for the second tenure, I believe he has fully prepared himself to be able to put in, new things, new agenda, new strategy.
And what happened here, do 4 years, they are not saying anything. Some people are doing the government, they have still changed. That the APC come and do this, they are not saying anything. Everything is just the break down. People are suffering to feed the students going. It's very hard to feed the students. To see money in this country, very hard. What happened in this country? That the country don't be like before. That some people do this company, everything is changed, everybody happy. But now the people are just dressing, they are angry. They don't do anything in this country. I don't say because of money. Because money is there, people cannot angry, people cannot do anything.
To me, personally, that's not really been good. it has not been good at all. People have been clamoring for change and change, but this kind of change, it's not a good one. And now, since it will be inaugurated again, like you said, I will just hope for the best.
We are very grateful to Buhari.
So you're optimistic about it?
We are optimistic. We are optimistic of the next level. I have strong conviction. I have strong faith in Buhari's government.
For Buhari to go once more, I can't just say she don't go because it's not. I'm not one of the people. So if it goes, what I want you to do is that just make it be okay. Those suffers people, let them be okay. Let them bring food to the community because there are many hungry people around, and those people that are working. They say about talk about the what do they call it, minimum wage, or what do they call it. So the minimum wage, let it be okay for we are working. By the time we collect our job, so it's for them to raise money to give us. So by the time they raise the project, they're supposed to raise money with the project, so everything will be okay.
It's very, very tough to people, and people was complaining about the Buhari regime. Even though myself, it touches me in my company. Our company is not as well as before. I pray this second time will be a better decision for people. Myself, I pray that God will use them, give them wisdom to know that poor masses are suffering, particularly nowadays.
The past administration, the 4 years was not anything to write about. But we hope he's coming out with a good idea to implement all the whole laws of the laws that he have already put in place. I know that right now I have already know what went wrong in 4 years ago, but now I pray that he will correct it. That is all I have to say.
He's trying his best. At least he has performed below the expectation. So he's doing well. I don't see any reason why he should not allow him to be sworn in. We are improving now. The economy is improving. We can't just stand there and get there in a day. We are getting there very soon. We are getting there. The indices are not good at all. We are going down economically, security-wise, and in fact, there's a sharp division in the country now between the north and south, Christians and Muslims, and the brotherhood is not there. And in most cases, when people, are reminded of the name Nigeria, they get angry. You understand me? For the fact that it seems like one is a cage, no policy direction, nothing is working, business is not moving. The civil, what's it called? Civil servants are not smiling, pensioners are crying. Everybody is just lamenting in the country. And they told us that Jonathan was not working when he was here. Though we are not saying that it was a perfect situation, but we are saying that nothing has changed. The power sector, infrastructurally, we have seen nothing. Instead, we have seen a sharp division politically and otherwise.
Yeah, the second chance, you can still do better. Yeah.
So you don't think it's lacking anywhere?
Yeah, security is still there. And government is continuous. It's a continuum thing, so continues. It has been there before, it will do its part and it will leave. And somebody else take over from there.
Buhari, if I tell you what, we people in Nigeria are suffering. But if he continue like that, we will impeach him.
So do you think he's going to perform better?
Well, I just pray, just as my friend already said, if those houses, like the Federal House of Assembly, if they change their leaders, if those all perform very well, I think Buhari will do better. If it's not, foul. That's just my own.
I personally, I vote for him, and I know that he's going to do better for the second time. You know, it's those people that they are working with him for the first time, they stopping him. They don't allow him to work. But this time around, if you can get a senator, president, a responsible person, and also the House of Speaker, they have the two of them, they are going to work together with him. So he can perform better this time around. Yes, there is no mistake in the Buhari regime. It's only those ones that they are working with him, they stopping him. So Buhari he tried enough.
The last administration wasn't very good, but with what we are seeing now, we are hoping for a better Nigeria, hoping for a better country.
I'll say on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll rate him 3/10. Not much, yeah, not much.
For me, I think Buhari has tried fighting corruption, bringing sanity into the system. I think there's a little bit light at the end of the tunnel, I think.
Buhari will do more better. There is one thing I want us to understand. We men, I mean people, we men, we are looking at the faces. But it's the God that is looking at their hearts. God knew Buhari would do one thing or the other for us. That is why his re-election was possible. And in his own past administration, compared with any government in this country, is the best.